Hello and welcome to Happy Bastards Combat Demo. This is Matt, I'm the game's director. This demo does not have a properly integrated tutorial, but it has tutorial slides, which you can access in-game anytime. So I thought I'd make a short, informal video with these slides to emphasize the important points. So this is probably the most important thing to know when you start playing. In Happy Bastards, attacks and movement are in straight lines, or orthogonal if you like the jargon. The bastards don't know what the diagonal is, so don't try to target here, for example. This has a really big impact on positioning, obviously. Next, we've got elevation. So characters can't climb a wall higher than 2 meters, except if there's a ladder, like here. And if they drop from higher than that, they'll take fall damage. And yes, it's a cool strategy to try to push opponents off of a cliff. Next, we have an overly complex slide on target modes and positional bonuses. In Happy Bastards, there are 3 targeting modes: melee, range, and ballistic. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. But the part that's a bit complex here is that each targeting mode has its own type of positional bonus. Melee has blind side, which is that you get bonuses when attacking from the flanks or the back. Range has high ground, which obviously is when attacking from higher up. And ballistic has short throw, which rewards attacking from as close as possible. Positional bonuses increase accuracy and damage and have 3 levels: no bonus, half bonus, and full bonus. So for example, with a ballistic attack, you'd get full bonus for attacking here, half bonus for here, and no bonus from farther away. You'll find that positional bonuses are quite important while playing, and you'll miss attacks a lot less if you pay attention to them. For the specific case of range attacks, we have line of sight. Many things will break line of sight, as you would expect, like terrain, objects, and characters. What's important to know here is that you can shoot an enemy through an ally. That works, but there's a risk of friendly fire. That is, unless you are directly adjacent to your ally, in which case there's 0 risk. Next topic is control zones. Some melee attackers have a control zone, and their effect is to score an automatic hit on an opponent who leaves that zone. It does not prevent a character from moving out, but they'll be paying a cost in health for doing so. Overwatch is for range attackers, and it works in the opposite way as control zones, meaning if you enter an Overwatch tile, you get hit. Then there's terrain effects and objects. You've got swamps and poison puddles with the effects you would expect. Perhaps more interesting are interactive objects like the explosive barrel and the spike ball. In addition to their expected effects, you can shove these objects into enemies or shove enemies into them. Lots of cool tactical opportunities to find during battle with those. Now let's talk about the central concept in the game, your main character's commands. So you may have seen from our trailers that by default, the main character is called Kev and has a specific look. But in the game, you'll be able to customize the character as you want, not in this combat demo though. Your main character is not directly in combat, but he or she participates from the sidelines by barking commands. You have 3 command points every round, and these points can be used during any of your character's turns. You use them to activate commands, of which there are many. Some are buffs, some allow using potions, this one, some manipulate the turn order, some move your character. They're very practical and they add an extra tactical layer on top of your character's regular turns and actions. The most defining command in the game is the tag team swap. While adventuring, you can have 5 characters in your squad, but you can only place 3 on the battlefields at the start of combat. But then anytime it's one of your character's turns, you can swap that character with one who's on the bench. Every character class in the game is quite specialized, so this allows you to always have the right tool for the job. It truly shapes the dynamics of combat. Next up, we have Composure. The higher the Composure, the better. And this applies to your character and to the enemies. I won't describe all of the effects of Composure here, but what you need to know is that if a character reaches 0 Composure, they will flee. So keep your Composure high and try to reduce your opponents. And so this is the last combat gameplay slide. In Happy Bastards, there's permadeath, but you've got a few fail-safes. First, when one of your characters receives lethal damage, the Wheel of Fortune spins to represent a survival check. If you fail it, the character goes unconscious. If that same character receives any more damage later on, there's another wheel spin, and a failure means death this time. In the meantime, you've got the command to pick up an unconscious character and send him or her to the safety of the bench. So save those bastards. And this is it. I'll end by showing the control slide. My favorite hotkey is the spacebar to end a character's turn, and better yet, Shift plus spacebar to end the turn while skipping the facing selection step if you're fine with keeping the same facing. Another good hotkey to know is the Alt key, which shows additional information on various panels. Very useful if you need to figure out how something works. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the combat demo. Please fill the survey after playing, and don't hesitate to join the Happy Bastards Discord server to take part in playtests and to voice your feedback to the dev team. Thank you.